Boss, thanks for joining us. It was a loss at the weekend to Bolton, and now we look forward to another away trip against Crawley Town.
Yes, and look forward is the key part of what you've just said there. Disappointed with the performance on the whole at the weekend. We didn't get to the levels that I know that we are capable of, and that's disappointing. So, albeit short turnaround, which is something we're going to have to get used to in the next couple of weeks, we've put in some work today to address where we feel we're falling short. I don't think we are too far short, but I think on the whole, really this season there's been some areas that we've had to address and look upon, and Saturday brought it to the fore. So excited to look towards another game quite quickly to go and put that right. It's going to be a tough game, tough opposition, but at the same time it's a game that we're looking forward to, as I always say.
Crawley lost themselves at the weekend, and we've had a flavour of them already. What can we expect this time around?
Like you say there, it wasn't too far away, was it, when we played them last? It's a very hard-working team. I think you've seen from their activities in the cup competitions of late that it's a very well-organised team. I think John's done a great job in assembling a good, strong squad there, and they seem to have real sort of camaraderie and togetherness there, which is always a good thing to have in and amongst your group. So also, taking nothing away from the quality of players that they've got. We know that they've had a good first half to the season, but it's about us. That's been our real focus in recent times, is about trying to make games about Leyton Orient and about the performance that we put in. And I feel that although we haven't done that in the last two games, when we do get it right, we're a force to be reckoned with. But I suppose the big factor in that is that we need to start doing that on a more regular basis, and adding a little bit more steel to our performances, particularly when we're on the road.
And since our last game, we've had two new signings, Adam Thompson and Tristan Abrahams. Could we see either of those tomorrow night?
They've definitely been in and around it. We've done some work today in terms of them being around and starting to understand what the team and the group is about. I think it's about also integrating those qualities into the team. We've had a settled squad for a period of time now. So when you recruit players, it's you recruit players knowing that they can go into your team and they're the type of individual that you want, but at the same time you have to respect what they're about and where you can put them into your team. So we've done that on the whole with people like Dan Kemp, with Nick Freeman. We've started the process with that work over the last few days with Adam and Tristan. So we think that they're in a good place to be able to start pushing for place in the team and the squad immediately. So we've weighed up one or two of the injuries and issues that we've got off the back of the Bolton game, and as I say there, without giving too much away, they will be very close to playing a part in the game.
You talk about getting players into the team. Having fixtures coming Saturday and Tuesday provides ample opportunity to actually get players in and around the squad.
Yes, and it's an important factor. We've gone through these phases in the season, and we've got another big one coming now, haven't we? That people have got to be ready, and it's about being doing your job properly every day. That's a big thing that I've learned since being in this role. Is obviously as a manager and a coach, you have to be prepared every day to put on the best session, to constantly be ready to deal with what's thrown at you. And I think that's the same as a player. You've got to do your work in the gym, you've got to do your extra bit of running, you've got to train with a focus to be ready to come into the team. And I think that's what the best players at any level, at any club in the world, that's what the best people do, is they do their jobs properly every day so that they're ready to go and perform. And that's what we'll be asking of the players in the squad and in the team, but also at the same time the ones sitting there waiting for their opportunity.
And there's two players in the Crawley camp that not so long ago were in ours, Josh Wright and Jordan McGuire. We'll likely see Josh Wright, but Jordan McGuire won't be able to play, is that right? No,
Jordan's not, because obviously he's the move to Crawley came about with us letting him go there on loan. And likewise, it'll always be good to see lads like that. They're not part of our setup. They're not playing for Leyton Orient at the moment, and they've made the moves that they have. But all of that has always been done with the best intentions at heart. Whatever people think, whatever people's opinions are of me allowing that to happen, and people coming in and going out, it's part of the game. And we know that the whole world's in a precarious position at the moment, and I'll never have any issue in admitting that anybody with the opportunity to go and play football in the second half of this season has to take that. Because if they're not going to get it here, it certainly makes or could make the end of this season a very precarious one for any footballer. So, as we did at the time, we wished them well and on their way. Don't wish them too well tomorrow night, certainly in Wright's case. But it'd be nice to see them, and hopefully they carry on the good pathway after tomorrow night.
Boss, thank you very much.